In this household, looks are very deceiving. I need to go grocery shopping because none of this food is mine. There's food in there, but I don't want to have to worry about someone saying stuff like, who ate my last orange or who ate my last slice of bread, because I think I got post-traumatic stress disorder from situations like that. The food that they struggle to buy with their last dollar in their wallet. So I don't want to deal with any of their issues with them saying, you can't eat my food. Another issue. This is my toothpaste. It's a lot of toothpaste. This is theirs. It's not mine. I don't want to risk them saying stuff like, don't want to have to deal with them trying to guilt trip me for using up $1 worth of stuff, $2 worth of stuff, because they are financially struggling, but they want to admit it. And also my YouTube channel is called EB Life, so I should talk about my life once in a while. I don't think I've done that a lot on my channel, but when I look at my old past videos about me doing vlogs, I see myself in a studio apartment, and I'm not really aware that I'm not in a good place that much in a good place, but I'm thankful just to have a place to live in those videos. But now that I look around, it's like things aren't really that great. So I made my mom this birthday card because it's her birthday today. It says, "This is you." Trying to read this card. In the card I wrote, "To a kind homemaker who is obedient to her spouse, never forget that I will forever be bound to you by blood. Happy 71st birthday." And in there I just drew a cupcake with a candle on it. Look at this. This isn't my honey. It's theirs. They put it like this, I guess, to savor every last drop of honey, because I don't know, why not just buy a new one? Because they don't have the money for it. They have to scrape up every drop of condiment that they have. This is so sad. This is really not sufficient. I'll have to use brown sugar now. So, in case you haven't figured it out by now, the reason why I've done so many Dollar Tree hauls in the past is because Dollar Tree has really been a lifesaver for me. When times got tough, when there was no more sugar, when I needed to get emergency menstrual pads, when I didn't have enough money in my bank account, Dollar Tree was always there and nobody else. And my financial situation was always not sufficient. So I don't want to grow up being like my relatives, being like them, just surviving on their very last bit of something and then telling me that I need to be thankful that I even have it. That's not a way to raise someone who wants to thrive in life. Being thankful for every little crumb that you have will not make you have a thriving life, and you just have to be realistic like that. I have to be realistic with myself if I ever want to have a life of abundance and not just surviving day by day. I might switch to that new app, the Chinese one called Rednote. This is all because of the threat to ban TikTok, the TikTok ban. So Americans are jumping to Rednote, and then the people on Rednote are calling the new people the Americans on Rednote, TikTok refugees, which I think is funny. But if that's what it takes to improve my quality of life, then I will surround myself with a new culture, a culture that embraces abundance and wealth and has passed down that type of mindset generation after generation to their kids, and they don't encourage predatorial support, which is what mostly America has. Predatorial support, meaning they'll buy up your damaged property for pennies on a dollar. So yeah, I just had to take now that that's out of the way, I just really had to say that. But now I might have to go out in the snow just to get some toothpaste and honey. I have to walk in the snow because I don't have a car. And look, this is what my finances is looking like right now.
I mean, I don't have enough to cash out, but
yeah, that's what my finances is looking like. I don't, I always have to scrape every dollar I have and invest every dollar I have. So I'm just saying this in case somebody wonders why I suddenly got so much money, in case that happens. It's because I scraped every dollar I had and put it in a bank account and watched my money grow. It's not because some savior or some man came over and just gave me the money or any sort of government system. It's because I made precise strategic planning, and I trained myself for that, to do that for months and years. So I don't want anybody to come out of nowhere and try to take credit for what they think they've done for me. I'm saying this right now. Everything that I have, I deserve and I earned through my own discipline and my own strength. Yeah, that's just what's going on right now, and I'll see what happens later on today.
You seem to be missing something. This represents discipline. And this represents strength. You need both to reach the arrow.
Out of you. Here's one more thing I want to share about my family. This is my grandmother. She kind of resembles me. And this is the card that they handed out during her funeral. And the thing is, when my dad went up to say his eulogy, the main thing that he had to say about her passing away was a memory from the past about how she beat him up over eating the last can of tuna and kicking him out of the house to get a job. So he would stop eating everything in the house. So I'm just saying, like, it's really headed generational. Like, the poverty in people's family is very generational. She passed away not wealthy. She passed away just having accomplished creative works and talking to people like Malcolm X. But she passed away and didn't really leave anything behind. So, but everybody's just like, oh, that's normal, oh, that's fine. I don't think it's normal. They don't know any better. People, my relatives, they don't know any better. But I don't want to have people at my funeral acting like everything's normal, holding back their emotions, and then being like, we do what we gotta do to survive. Yeah, I just don't want to have people at my funeral talking about something that gave them post-traumatic stress disorder from poverty. I feel like I'm gonna be the one to break the curse in my family, but that's just you'll have to tune into my newer videos to see that for yourself. But it will just be me alone, because I have done this alone, and no one else will be taking credit for that. No relative or no system will be taking credit from that. So I'm just saying, stay tuned for my newer video vlogs in this year, most likely this year. Stay tuned for that, because I have a lot planned for myself.
This ain't the time or the place.
Is it? Is it not? Oh, come on. Is it not? I think it is.
This ain't the time or the place.
I think it is. Me thinks it is. Screenshot.
Let's make a deal. See where it takes us. Consider this your protection money.
Protection money. Consider it done. Consider it done. That was a terrible accent. So once again, I will be headed out in the snow after I do a quick withdraw. I now have enough to go to the store and withdraw. It's not a lot, I'm saying. I cannot stress that enough. The money in my bank account right now is not a lot. I don't even have enough to pay my phone bill right now, so I have to let it like be inactive for a few days because I don't have the money in my bank account. So this is how serious I am about improving my finances. I'm not going to be inheriting any money from anyone. This is all just based on the new financial system that's going to happen. So I don't want to hear anything about that when people start wondering where all my abundance came from. Once again, it came from patience and me having discipline and strength to do it. And yeah, so like for the thousandth or the millionth time in my lifetime, I will be going out in the harsh weather, venturing alone to get what I need to get for myself because no one else is going to. So yeah, I'm going to vlog that in the process. I might have a problem here. Like I said, my phone is not active because I do not have the money to restart my phone bill. So yeah, I cannot receive money because they want me to verify by getting a text. They want me to verify by getting a text. And if they send the code to me, I'm not going to get it. It's so annoying when I have to do all this by myself with very little support. No financial support and no, like, I could just get a job and nobody's looking for work at this time also. The things that women have to put up with at work, I would never want to put up with that. That's just not my area of expertise. This is my area of expertise, but like going physically to work every day is not something I do. But yeah, it looks glamorous working at home, but this is the stuff you have to deal with. The amount of money in my bank account now, so it's no joke. The stuff. This really gets old. It really gets old having to deal with this stuff all the time. I really hate this. So I don't know. I guess I have to wait now, like maybe a day or two. I guess it's no big deal, but it really gets frustrating after a while. Sometimes I just want to tell people around me, hello, this is a whole human being. You're supposed to be supporting, but you're wasting time just focusing on your blessings, on how blessed you should be, when you're not even blessed. You're just having a positive attitude about being bad in a bad situation all the time. I'm really tired of this. I'm tired of this demonization of money and how money is bad. The thing is, like, it's just like, people just have not learned to appreciate money, and that's the bad thing. That's the evil part about money, is that people don't appreciate money and all the good they can do with it. So they just rely on these predatory systems of help, which aren't doing them any personal favors. So I guess I have to figure out what I'm gonna do for today. I have a card for you.
Thank you. This feels nice to read this card. For sure. To a kind homemaker who is obedient to her spouse, and forget, and I will be forever bound to you, for happy. If you are about to read part one, but for love too. Love you. Okay. Thank you.
Huh?
73. Oh, thanks for giving me those last 2 years ago.
At least I got the honey. I can't believe what just happened. Some guy had just walked in the house. Okay, hold on, let me get my tripod real quick. There was just some strange man in the house, and he said that he had permission to walk in. So it is the next day, the day right after the guy, the help, walked in and was just in the basement with no one else occupying the house. I made a whole like 6-minute rant on that, but I'm just gonna not put everything I said in the video because he's not even worth it. People are really getting desperate, and they're still thinking that compensation does not matter. They're doing things all in the name of just be kind and courteous and polite to everybody. You know what? I'm gonna be really real. The help wants to be seen as equal to royalty. That's what it is now. They think everybody's the help. They think everybody's equal. No, that's just the way they want to see things done. But people don't set boundaries. People who own their own property need to set boundaries if they want people to respect them. Because the guy was just saying I was rude, and he's lucky I didn't slap him across the face for walking into my home, my house, without anyone's permission. And then my mom's husband, who's not even my real dad, started saying that the guy, the help, the handyman he was talking to on the phone right after he left, said that I was rude to him. And I said, I don't care what he thinks, right to his face. And he just stopped talking. So, yeah. It's cute how the help wants to help each other. The help is like working together to validate each other. But I really don't care what the help does and what the handymen do. I didn't marry a handyman, so I don't care. But, yeah, I'm firing you all, first of all. I'm firing all handymen. AI is going to take over, and I'm going to still shop at Dollar Tree. So, yeah, I'm not paying them a single dime to anyone in this house or any of the handymen, so I don't know why they feel the need to come in my business. People should have known what they signed up for when they started marrying certain people and living in certain neighborhoods. But, yeah, it's still a whole lot of nothing. Just like in my last vlog, it's a whole lot of nothing. I'm not paying them anything. I'm not validating them. They can waste their gas and go out of their way and complain about their schedules all they want. I'm not validating them. I'm not paying them. I'm not giving them the respect or the courtesy that they think they're owed. So they can have fun with that. Have fun playing the victim and victimizing themselves. Anyway, this was my vlog. I should get a deposit in my bank account in a few days from now so I could go shopping. But that was basically it. It's not looking too good for everybody else. So yeah, that was my vlog, and I will see you next time on the next one. Okay, it is a few days later. I'm just gonna go out and go to Dollar Tree now. Maybe stop at a restaurant to get some lunch, but it is a Saturday morning and I haven't been out of the house in a few days, so I'm just gonna go out for a walk. Okay, so I was thinking that when I go to the Chinese restaurant, I could try saying hello in Chinese. Because I've been on the app RedNote a lot. They've been teaching people Chinese. Maybe I could try to test it out. I don't know, but I'm kind of nervous though. To speak another language in front of someone else who speaks another language. I only know how to say hello, so I don't know. But after I go to the Dollar Tree, I'll see what happens.
Can I get a small chicken lo mein? How much is the small? I was just there. I said hello in, it's actually Mandarin Chinese. So I said ni hao. I don't know if she heard me or not, but they didn't really seem to care that much. But I don't know if I caught it on camera because my camera was off while I was taking the order. So I think I accidentally turned my camera off. But yeah, they didn't really seem to care that I said hello in Mandarin. But I hope I get home before the food gets cold. You know what? It is gonna get cold by the time I get home. So yeah. Well, I just wanted to go out and go to the dollar store and then go to get something to eat. Now I'm just gonna go back now. Got this book from the library. I'm gonna take it home. Okay, guess I shall do a quick Dollar Tree haul. I think my headphones was on while I was walking, so I don't know if anybody heard while I was walking, because I listen to music while I walk. So when I got home, it seemed like it was playing through the speakers. Nah, okay. Anyways, Chinese food, still warm. Surprisingly still warm after walking in that cold weather. They had a lot of chocolate at the Dollar Tree, so I got that. I like this brand, Red. Reminds me of Red Note, doesn't it? I gotta hurry, my battery's running out. And sesame seeds, or these are the sesame chips. Toothpaste, the main reason I went. I didn't know this was $5. Last time I went, I'm pretty sure this was $1. They're raising the price. And the only reason I want this brand is because it's fluoride free. More chocolate, red, and more candles, also red. I'm using red. Valentine's Day is coming up, and also red is a lucky color in China, they said. Oh, this is the book I got from the, somebody wrote on it, from the little mini library. I think this is the sequel from the other book that I got from that little mini library, but I got another book like this before. Some sparkling juice and soap. This is eucalyptus mint. I've never heard of this. I haven't smelled it either, but I need new soap. It says aromatherapy. Amazing beauty and so yeah. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna share on camera. Lotion, because I ran out. I burned through the other one finally and got a new bottle. So that was my Dollar Tree haul. I'm going to end it here now and see you next time. Bye. Okay, this has nothing to do with my Dollar Tree haul. It's the next day. I just thought I'd add this in my vlog while I'm editing this video. But I got news on the apartment that I was trying to get into. They said that my credit score was bad. Yeah, no one wants to hear about that. That's boring news. But I'm not getting that apartment because my credit score is bad. Regardless of how much money is in my bank account, they check your credit score. I'm kind of done with all that stuff here in America, because in America you can only get something based on your credit score. And it doesn't matter how much money is in your bank account, because people think that we depend on a social system or something. Or this is a
some other country. People who are kind of immature are gonna say things like, I was kicked out. Yeah, that sounds very dumb. But they're trying to say that I got kicked out as if I'm like not a fully grown adult who gets kicked out for bad behavior. See, I think America is kind of turning into a communist country where people feel like they have to ask for permission. So they use words like you got kicked out as if I didn't pay. So yeah, it's just everything's gonna be based on a credit score now, or a social credit score now, and it's gonna turn into a communist country, and people aren't gonna care about making money. They're just gonna be on their best behavior to get what they want, like well-behaved kids asking for permission from the government. So I can't deal with that. If I'm gonna be in America and they're gonna have it that way, I can't deal with that. I like having money. I like a class system. I like there being classes. I like there being things like that. I don't want to treat this like it's like they think they think everybody's equal. Cause I'm an adult. I know the world. I know better. So I'm not gonna pretend like I want to be friends with everybody and just like act like some sort of refugee in my own country. So yeah, I have big plans for myself, but if everybody wants to act like they have to be nice in order to get what they want, then they can stay here with the rest of the children, or the adult children, and play nice to get what they want. But I just rather make more money and live a higher quality of life, a high elitist life. So that's just my choice. I'm not gonna get into politics right now because like that's boring talk. I'm not gonna act like that's part of my life or any of that stuff. So yeah, I'm not getting the apartment, but I don't even think I want to stay in America now that I think about it. Now that I see how things really are. And if you've seen my past vlogs and this on my YouTube channel, you've seen the type of apartments that I've lived in. But they've always checked my credit score first. They don't care about how much money I have. I don't know how America is gonna be if it operates like this. I don't know if I would want to tolerate living in this country anymore. So I guess that's why I've been trying to pick up some Mandarin Chinese, because I don't know if I'm gonna stay here for this year, 2025. So that's just been what's going on. I wasn't really heavily relying on moving into that apartment. It was just kind of, we'll see what happens sort of thing. But it wasn't really serious on my bucket list. It was just like, if all else fails, I guess I'll settle for that apartment. But yeah, I have bigger plans than that. So yeah, like I said, stay tuned to my newer vlogs. Should be interesting this year. And for real this time, I'll see you next time.